Okay, let's go with the circular band. We're gonna do one red, two yellow, one blue. And we're gonna put the band around our thighs. Sorry. Band around our thighs. Let's do mid thigh, not too high, so a little closer to the knees. Headrest can be up or down to start. Let's do center of the foot. Walk your feet apart so you have a little tension on the band. Parallel. And let's take it out. Control it. So we're going to do it with a little rhythm. Okay, a little rhythm to wake up our legs. We go out swiftly, slowly in. Swiftly out without jamming into the knees. Still find that last extension squeeze. Keeping the pelvis neutral, shoulders down. Relax through the feet. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Narrow V, same position, more toward the middle of the foot. Narrow, heels together, toes apart. Out with it, drive it out, slowly in. Ribs down, nice long neck. Four, 3, 2, and last one. Slowly in. Alrighty, make sure you're not jammed up in the shoulder blocks. As long as you're okay on the spring load, we're going back to where we started. Widen your feet just a little bit so there's more tension on the band. Parallel, middle of the foot. Changing up the tempo. We go out slowly. Bring it in without crouching. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Belly button pulls to the spine. Back bra line presses into the carriage. 4, 3, 2. Let's bring it in halfway. Little in, little out. Little in, little out. 6 to 8 inches. Keeping that external pressure on the band. Lower back is neutral. 4, 3, 2. Let's take it all the way out to close the motion. And bring it in. Good. Narrow V, still the middle of the foot. Same thing. So butterfly out a little wider. Remember that the tension on the band. We're going to go out as slowly as you can. Narrow and lengthen and bring it in without crashing into the bumper. Lengthening all the way through the legs. Relax your toes. 4, 3. Don't push in with the shoulders. 2. And last one, we're going to meet up halfway in again. Good. Putting it together. Out and back, butterfly open. Out and back, little butterfly push. Out and back, butterfly. 6 to 8 inches out, butterfly. 4, 3, 2. Last one. And take it all the way out to close the motion, bring it back in. Yay! Take the band off our legs. We're gonna change up our spring load to go to the balls of the feet. Take the yellow off, put the blue on. So you're two blue, one yellow, one red. Okay, let's start heels, wide stance. Take the carriage halfway out, tension on the springs, and just float your sacrum above your hand, staying that height. Take it out and lengthen, squeezing, soften and widen through the shoulders, in and out, floating that same height. It's not pushing up in the bridge. Five more. 4. Last 2. And last one. Bring it in, lower the sacrum. All right, come back to the middle of the foot bar. Bring your shoulders back down if they're jammed up. Balls of the feet, this distance between your knees and ankle. Pressing into the big toes, but feel all 10 toes on the foot bar. Get all the way out and in. Good, next one, let's add the heels. Take it out, heels down and up. Very good. Heels down and up. Good, next one. Down and up, prance it out. One heel and the other. Good, both heels high. Heel dips with an accent. Down, up, squeeze. Down, up, squeeze. Up, squeeze. 4, 3, 2. Heels are high. Soften your left heel, just hang out underneath there. Breathe and some stretch. Soften and lower to the right heel. Heels high, bring it in. All right, narrow V. Squeeze the heels together, lift them high, feel all 10 toes, out and in. Checking that your booty stays engaged. Going out the heels, take it out, lower down, lift up, bring it in. You're pulling that carriage in, sticky feet. Pull as you resist. 4, 3, 1, heels down and up, and prance. One heel and the other. Good, both heels high. Dips with a pulse. It's down, up, squeeze, down, up, squeeze, down, up, squeeze. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower your left heel, hang out. Keeping that external rotation. Ribs are soft. With the breath. Change. Both heels high. Bring it in. Hold the feet. Wide stance. Lift those heels. Take the carriage halfway out. Lift your sacrum here. And pushing out. Floating just above the carriage. Long neck. Soften through the jaw. Last one. Brandon. Knees to the chest. Put our feet on top of the foot bar, squeeze your knees together, do a little side winder. Take your knees over to the left, keeping that right shoulder glued to the carriage. Try and get your top knee to be level with your, or even with your bottom knee. Center. Go to the other side. The shoulder presses down to the carriage. Belly button pulls in. That top knee even with the bottom. A little more spirality in the lower back. Center. All right, we're going to switch to one yellow, one blue. One yellow, one blue. That rest comes all the way down. Reach back. Both feet in the long black loops. Push out to 45. Start by imprinting just 90 degrees. Little heel lift or toe lift. Push down to 45. Keeping that imprint. And a little curve. The lower back. Rest comes all the way down. If it's up. Next one, let's go up and over, wheelbarrow. You can always put your hands at your lower back if you want. Open your feet hip distance. Flex, lower down, and roll through. So even though you flex your feet, you have to keep the straps connected. Ankles, knees together, lift up and over. Carriage comes in, lowering down, open hip distance. Do that 2 more times. Lengthen through the neck, soften through the shoulders. Place where the cables re-engage, not throwing it into your lower back. Your belly button holds the spine. Long spine, lifting all the way up, nice and vertical. Stay vertical, roll down. Time. Try and feel each vertebra peel off the carriage. Soften and widen through the shoulders so you can make way for each vertebra to lay back down. Adding on, this time we come to that vertical. Externally rotate, bend through the knees, push the ceiling away. Push and reach. And this one lengthen out, we're going to roll down. Down 45, one more time. Make sure you're not burying all the work and the weight in your neck. Externally rotate through the abdominals, hamstrings. 2 more. And roll down. 45 degrees. Frog in. Lengthen out. Find your neutral spine. Lengthen out to 45, open to your wide V. Heels back together, froggy in. One more like that. Going to full froggy. Heels in, push out, open V. Circle back, heels together. Staying neutral. Let's meet up in that extended V. Into the knees and push. Coming through and push. 6. 5. Pedaling through the feet. Good. Full extension. 3. 2. And last one. And bring it in. Beautiful. Bend the knees. Keep our feet out. Ready. We're going to go to one red. Let's put our foot bar down on the lowest rung. Okay, we're going to work our spine the other way. Everybody's favorite thing to do here is squidgy forward. So hands on the inside of the foot bar. Of the shoulder blocks. Plant your feet on the foot bar. Let's do middle of the foot, external rotation. So a little narrow V. So walk your body forward. When it's skin on the carriage, it's a little sticky. Okay, you're pushing on the inside of the shoulder blocks. Scoop the pelvic to the bone to the sky, coming into a bridge. Push all the way out. Pull the carriage as far out as it's comfortable and release your hips into the well. You're going to feel the spring. Drag your sacrum along the spring as you come in. Scoop, push up into your bridge. Same thing, try and release vertebra by vertebra, section by section of your back. Direction. Arms, the neck, the jaw. Last one here. Good. And just as you're scooping to come up in a bridge, hold that bridge, lift the pelvic bone higher, lengthen through the back of the neck, hold the carriage here, and now release down into the well with the carriage in. Drag your booty back. Scoop, long bridge, pull the carriage in. Make sure you didn't just transfer all the work into your arms, in your neck, and your jaw. Scoop. 2 more like this. Heavy bum. What? Feet up in bridge. Little out, little in. So push with the hands, pull with the sticky feet. Push and pull. Shoulders down, neck is long. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Pull the carriage in as you start to walk your shoulders, shimmying. If you're in a t-shirt, usually you just pull yourself back in, but until We get back on the carriage, shoulders up against the shoulder blocks. Pull our knees into our chest. Little rock back and forth. Go into Gretchen's favorite, Happy Baby. Open to that extended V, flexing through the feet to start. And then point and flex, point and flex, 2 more, point, flex, point, flex, and bring it in. Also side. Foot bar on the middle rung. Let's go to, let's stay on the red, actually. Stay on the red. Okay. Me up on top of the carriage. Let's put our toes in the top quarter of the carriage. So I'm not going to tell you where your heels go. Your toes about 5-6 inches from the top edge. Right, no pulling on the foot bar. Open the hands. Actually, 2 to 3 inches between our ankle bones. Hands are open. Push back into your sit bones. Feel your sit bones lift to the top corner of the room. Rib in, neck is long. Shift your weight into the middle of your foot, the front of your foot to come into your lifted belly, rounded back. Make sure to release the back of your neck. Exhale, tail feathers to the sky, neck is long, sitting into those sit bones. And belly button up. Time we push back into those tail feathers, keep it there, and push back through your heels. So my shoulders are behind my wrists. Nice long spine. Push back through your heels. Carriage doesn't come all the way back, or doesn't have to. Curl your toes up. Push back through the heels. Try not to do the work in your lower back. Push in that glute hamstring. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And let's bring it in. Good. Round kitty cat back. Elephant push. Still curl your toes up. Now push from the heels here. A little faster, in and out. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And bring it in, take a break. Okay. Critical there is when we're in that rounded scoop position that you're not collapsing into the foot bar. You want to feel the belly button pull up so much that your wrist should not feel that crunch and crash. Okay, same thing. Push back into a long spine, ribs in, neck is long, curl your toes up. Push back and pull in. Not a big range of motion. You're not taking the carriage all the way out or bring it back in. Within that glute work. 6. Shoulders down, neck is long. That's 3, 2, 1. Bring it all the way in. Pull up into kitty cat back for elephant. Pulling your toes back up. Push back there. Deepening the abdominal engagement. Right. Go around over. And let's sit back right up against the shoulder blocks. Butterfly. Walk your heels forward so you have a nice big diamond in front of you. Soles of the feet together. Sitting up nice and straight to start. Hinge forward in the hips. Pull with that belly button string, round and scoop over, and lift it all the way up. Hinge forward. Belly button pulls back, round, hollow out, and up. One more. Hinge, scoop around. Let's reverse. Dolphin dive forward, belly button pulls back, narrow through the pelvis, and hinge forward. Longer out of the hips. Dolphin dive forward. You want to draw everything in to the midline. And up. Beautiful. Alrighty. Same hand, same arch of the foot. Lengthen up. Pull the spine in. Get that heel in line with the sit bone. And let's put it down. Opposite hand to the foot on outside. Sitting up nice and tall. Same hand inside of the arch. Opposite hand. Oh. Stay on a red spring, put the foot bar up. Scoot ourselves all the way to the front edge of the carriage. Feet on the foot bar, narrow V, heels lifted. It's so weird. It looks like in the camera. Okay. Alrighty. Sitting up nice and tall. Push back in the carriage, squeeze your heels together, and take that forward stretch, belly button in. Lower and raise the heels. 3, 2, and 1. And let's bring it in. Good. Hands to the hold on the front edge of the carriage. Hollow out, scoop. We're going to stay in that scoop position. Belly button pulls back. Pull the carriage in. Pull the carriage in. 2 more. Good. And let's bring it in. Sit up nice and tall. Hands in fifth. Open to a side spiral. Pull that carriage in. Open, extend. Extend. Fire like opening, longer, taller. And let's bring it back right where we started. Push the carriage back, extend through, lengthen through the back. And let's bring it in. Alrighty. Stay on legs for a minute. In our box, do short box. No, you know what? Sorry, I want to change. Take box off. Sorry, let's stay on a red though. Okay. All right, let's do a whole series here. Left foot is on the floor, right foot is on the shoulder block. Standing up nice and tall to start. We're going to push back into our lunge and come up. So knee is off the carriage. You're going to find yourself standing nice and tall as you come in. 2 more. Last one, let's meet up here. You can keep your hands off the foot bar, then tap your knee, pull the elbows in, push out to the diagonal. If you feel unsafe, put your fingers on the inside of the bar. 3, 2, 1. Sit into that stretch. Now the hands come in. Lay down on that leg. Walk that front foot forward. Open through the chest. Good. Lift that knee off. And we're going to come into our pike lift. Toe to knee. Floating down. Choreography here. Lift into that pike, cross the foot with the carriage in, back to the other side. 4 pike lifts here. Fourth one, pull up, cross, step, lunge. 4, 3, 2, pull up, cross, step, lunge. Last time. 4. Time, let's land on this right foot. That's where we were. Push back into that lunge. Whoa, don't fall over. Here. Pull the elbows. Push. Push. 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk that foot forward. Okay. Lifting and lengthening. Lift that knee off. Come back into our pike. 4 times. Switch top. 1. Carriage comes in. Cross. Step. Lunge. Up. Up. 1. Carriage comes in. Cross. Step. Lunge. Last time. And we'll meet up on the other side. Last one. Pull in. Cross. Step. Lunge. And bring it in. Okay. If you have any water, drink some water. I don't have any water. Okay. Let's go into our next favorite, plank. Foot bar all the way down. Let's go on to a blue spring. Let's bring our circle just above our knees. So we ever so awkwardly put our feet on the platform. Knees start on the carriage. We're going to come into an elbow plank. Let's do 4-finger and thumb on either side so your palm is flat. Okay, take a nice deep breath in. Exhale. Good. Walk your feet out so you're pressing out on that circle. Holding that plank, lifting the belly, tuck the pelvis, close your ribs, push out, 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 out. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hold that external pressure with your forearms. Push forward, pull in, forward, pull in. 6, 5, Good. Now, if you're up for it this time, push out. As the carriage comes in, come up into your Pilates push up. Take it out. Out. Use the spring. Keep that external pressure in a circle. 3, 2. Last one. Let's meet up in elbow plank. Hold it there for 8, 7, 6. Press out on the circle. 3, 2. Bring it in. Well, gee, that was awfully fun. Okay. Stepping off. Awkwardly. Take the circle away. Whew. Okay, let's stay. Let's switch to a yellow. Red hand behind your butt. Cross your cables. Long hands. Open to the outside. Chest expansion with a diagonal extension. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Activate those lats. 4. 4 time. Do not let them crash together. Spiral. Bicep curl in. Open. Chest expansion. Bicep. Bicep with a hinge. Bicep with a hinge. Bicep with a hinge. Stay here. Slide your forearms up the wall, down the wall. 6. Raise in. Raise in. Neck is long. Chin is neutral. Up 4. 3, 2, and 1. Pull it up, sit up, spiral, chest expansion. Hold. Seated C curve. Arms come behind you. Tap the carriage, palm to the sky. Tap, palm. Tap, palm. Arms pull in, shoulders down, neck is long, soften through the shoulders, the jaw. Let's do 6, 5, 3, 2, and 1. Hold those palms high, thumbs together, pinkies apart, thumbs together, pinkies apart. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And bring it forward. Okay. While we're here, let's check up on our hardware. Arms are nice and long. 2 C curve roll downs. With that left leg 45. As you roll down C curve, that leg goes 90. Please don't do a backward somersault. Imprint, imprint. Pressing that right leg into the shoulder, into the headrest. 2 more. So let's meet up in that C curve, 90 degrees. Hold that C curve as you lower down 45. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Float that leg down, all the way up. Your legs are crossed, switch. 45 degrees, exhale. One, we meet up at leg 90. 45, deepen that C curve, pulling the chest towards your knee. One. Forward fold. On the pegs. Turn around. Sit cross-legged. Sit tall. If you don't want to sit cross-legged, you can always do short box, sit on the box. Okay, staying on a yellow spring. Take the long loops. Pull the shoulders down, lift in the sternum, pull the belly button in, scoop those hands forward. Come into service. Open tree hugger. Opening into our fly. Releasing that contraction, keep the elbows high. Under bra line. 6, 5. 2. Last one, we meet up in tree hugger. Nice big round arms. Take it down about 4 inches and up 8. So you'll the span of your movement is about 8 inches. 2, 1. Shout to Wonder Woman. Hinge at the hip. Pull the cables off your shoulders. Arms are high. Open to a goalpost. Push out straight ahead. You don't have to come into the V formation with the fingers. Just push straight from the shoulders. Activating those lats. Don't do the work in your shoulders. 5, 4, 3. And now let's push out to Wonder Woman. Bring the forefinger and the thumb together. Keep that upper body hinged. Pull the ribs in. Lengthen through the neck. And let's shave the back of our head, pushing through the triceps. 6. 3, 2, and 1. Open Wonder Woman and come back in. We're going to put our both arms through the small loops. So the loop comes above your elbow. Goalpost, little hinge, circles on the side walls. Find the sides of the circle where you stay in that shoulder girdle. You're not doing the work in the neck. Goalpost, close, palms facing, and open, facing, and open, facing, open. 4, 3, 2, and 1, and bring it in. Okay. Now. Take one hand out. Let's do right hand or whichever. Doesn't matter. My right hand is in the small loop. I'm going to scoot forward, push into that stop. Pushing with the heel of the hand. And then so your wrist is in line with your shoulder, and push out. If you do not like the small loop, go to the big loop. If you do not like the yellow spring, blue spring. Yeah. Now the obliques engage from the left. Shoulders square, last 4, 3, 2. So let's take both hands in both small loops. Service through. Stop. Both hands. Push-ups in the air. Adding on. This time extend through the arms. Open to a V and close. Bend in. Open to a V. So obviously, don't go so wide in the V that you open through the chest and lose that contraction. I find just the edge of that contraction through the extension. Good. Last one, adding on. We're going to open to that V. Bring your elbows into your ribs, push into that V. Elbows into the ribs, push into that V. 6, 5, 3, 2, and 1. And bring it in. The bar all the way up. So you're sitting on top of them. You're sitting nice and narrow in your hands. Let's switch to one red spring. Sorry, I should have said that. Take the yellow off. Walk your heels. So if you feel like the red is going to catapult you, go back to the yellow. Walk your heels to the edge. You're pushing out. Okay, sitting up nice and tall. You're not crushing into the bar. You're lifting off the bar with the crown of the head reaching up, just in and out. The exercise. Let's bring it in. But leave your left heel there. Right foot goes down into the well in a forced arch. So you're on the ball of your foot. You push into that foot. You're still sitting nice and tall on the bar. Single leg extension. Control it. Six. We'll bring the courage in and switching so you don't crack your shin. Switch. Left foot's on the floor. Push into that arch. Active supporting leg. Lift up out of your sit bones, crown of the head reaches high, shoulders back, chest is open. Neck is long, chin is neutral. 6. Any extensions here? Push and lengthen. Belly button in. 5. Push, squeeze into that leg. 4. Careful in the transition. Plant that left foot. Push into the arch. You're pushing into the floor to help your vertical lift to the sky. Eight. There. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. I'll bring it in. Alrighty, we're going to go back to a yellow spring. Okay, walk your hands in, narrow. Both heels are on that inside edge. Take the carriage out. You can plant your feet flat or flex them, whichever feels better. You're going to scoot your booty off and just do 10 tricep dips. 4, 3, 2, 1. Seat. Isn't that fun? Okay, let's go to a blue. Or a pièce de résistance. Okay. If you find the blue doesn't give you enough support, go back to a yellow. We're going to do our tendon stretch. Okay, push out straight leg. Scoot your booty off. Scoop your belly in and your pelvic bone forward. Just get a little scoop-de-doo. Scoop-de-doo. Figure out now if that blue spring is going to be enough support for you. Shoulders down, sitting on your thumbs practically. Straighten the legs. Tuck your belly in, scoop your pelvic bone to the sky. And we come up. Lift it. Pull on your foot bar. Put a red spring on for stability. Stay sitting on your foot bar. Across figure 4. Lift up out of your sit bones. Down. All right, 2 yellow. Yellow spray. Back. Cross our cables, keep your headrest down. Cross your cables, put both feet in. So we're gonna do our whole closing series with cross cables. Push out to 45, find your neutral. Separate your feet. Now, well, heels are in line with your sit bones, so 10 inches. Flex, bend in without rolling into your lower back. Reach, point through. Push up to 90 and push down. Bending in, keeping that same line in the air. Noticing the torque of the cross cables. In 45 degrees, currently rotate, same thing. Now froggy in, lengthen out. Externally rotated, connect for 90. All the way through. Maybe at 45 degrees, keep that same distance, small circle. Size of the body circle, stay externally rotated. 4, 3, 2. Reverse the direction of your circle, feet parallel. 2. So stop at 45 just so you can internally rotate and reverse the direction of the circle again. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And bring it in. Externally rotate heels together. Watch your nose. Into full circle. Or big or small if you want to watch that cross table. Speed up 45 degrees, externally rotated. Watch that cross table as we go into Peter Pan. Leg push through the midline, straight from the pelvic floor. Notice the torque. Shoulders, jaw, the neck. Suddenly rotate 45 degrees. Full froggy, open. Bend the knees, heels together. Line open. And 3, 2, 1. Let's meet up in that wide V, just bending through, lengthening out. Bending, bending, lengthen longer, squeeze through the legs. One, close 45, parallel, float up to 90, cross circles there. Watch that cable, it comes from the other side across. From paper. Should pull down. Pulling on the ceiling, pull 1 foot forward. Toward the foot bars, legs through the feet. Butterfly, watching that cross.